77 combinations. Given two integers n and k, return all possible combinations of k numbers out of range 1 to n. And as you see, it's inclusive from 1 to n. You may return the answer in any order. Let's talk about combinations. So what is a combination? Let's say we have two numbers, 1 and 2, and if you want to generate combinations of 1 and 2, is going to be 1 and 2, and 1 and 2 and 2 and 1 are the same, so it doesn't matter if we return 1 and 2 or 2 or 1, they are all the same thing. But now let's see what is the difference between combination and permutation. The difference between combination and permutation is in the permutation order matters. So if you are going to generate permutations of 1 and 2, it's going to be 1 and 2 and 2 and 1. So for the combination order doesn't matter, but for the permutation order matters, right? So this is the difference between combination and permutation, and now we know how we can generate combinations. Let's go through an example. Let's n is equal to 5 and k is equal to 2. What are all possible combinations of this? So n can go all the way from 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are the possible n's that we have. And if you want to get all the combinations, it's going to be 1, 2, it's going to be 1, 3, it's going to be 1, 4, and all the way to 4, 5. These are all the possible combinations. The way that we are going to solve this, we are going to use a pointer here, and we start generating the combinations using the pointer as the base case. So we are going to say 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, and then the pointer goes forward 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, and goes forward 3, and so on, right? So let's see how we can do this. We are going to have a result list that we are going to store all these combinations in it, and we are going to have a recursive function that I'm going to tell you what we are going to pass to this recursive function. And then what we are going to do, we are going to call this recursive function with the values, and we are going to return the results as the answer. So for calling this recursive function, as I said, we are going to use this pointer. So we start from index 0 because this is what we start from 1 because this is what they have asked us to do, and we are going to pass in an empty list for each combination that we are going to generate. So we are going to have a pointer and we are going to have a list here. And then what we are going to do, we need to have a base case. As you see, we go to the next pointer when the length of the combination that we have made we go to the next number when the length of the combination that we have made is equal to k. So we are going to use that as the base case for the problem. So we are going to say, if the length of the combination that I have is equal to k, I'm going to add that combination, append that combination to the result. So combination is going to be added, and then we are going to return. And how are we going to generate it? We are going to have a for loop, and the range is going to start from wherever the pointer is all the way to the end. But because the range is exclusive, has exclusive end, we need to say n plus 1. And then what we are going to do, we are going to say combination, we are going to append what? We are going to append I, and then we are going to call this function recursively for I plus 1, and we are going to pass the partial list that we have made. And after we are done with this, after adding that combination, the new combination to the result, we are going to undo our choice. We are going to pop that value from the list. So let's run this code and let's make sure that we don't have typos for the pointer. There we go, we have a typo here, and for the results we have a typo here. We need to make sure there are no typos, and combination, there we go. So let's run this code and see how it works. There we go, it works fine. Let's go through an example so you can see how it does the job. So we start from pointer is equal to 1, and we are going to call the recursive with pointer 1 and empty list. And then the length of this list is not equal to k, so the for loop starts from 1 all the way to 5, right? Because we are going through this example when n is 5 and k is 2, right? And then we are going to add append 1 to the list, and we are going to call this function recursively. We are going to call this function recursive, which is now going to be I is equal to 1 plus 1 is going to be 2, and the combination is 1 that has been passed. Is the length of combination equal to k, which is 2? No, it's not. So we are going to have a for loop that starts from 2 all the way to 5, and then we are going to add this number, the index, add I equal to 2 to here, and we are going to call the function recursively now for 3, recursive for 3 and 1 and 2. As you see here, now the length of list is equal to k, and what we are going to do, we are going to have a results here, and we are going to add 1 and 2 here. And what will happen, it will going to return the result, and it's going to pop the last item from here. And now I is equal to 3, so it calls the function recursively. The length is equal to 2, so it's going to add 1 and 3 here, and it returns the result. Then it's going to pop the last item, and then it's going to be 4, and then it's going to be 5, and then it's going to return this, and it does this recursively until we have all the combinations. Thank you.